Oh, maybe boy JP Justice. Sunday night. Sunday night.
Bands and make them dance. Bands make them dance.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, come on in. Thank y'all for coming in. I was sharing it with y'all. Sharing. Hey, Juan, did you sign in with Instagram? I mean, did you sign in with StreamYard? Did you sign up? Because once you sign up, I can just give you the link and you can share it on two of your pages.
Oh, you just gave me the link. You mean am I signed up with StreamYard in general?
Yeah. Are you signed up with StreamYard in general?
Whoa! Back. What's going on?
Are you signed in with StreamYard in general?
Nah.
If you sign in, you'll be able to put it to two of your pages, a Facebook page, an Instagram page, so that this way it'll automatically go there. So next week, let's remind again. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy JP Justice. Yes. Another week, y'all. Another week. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for the questions and asking me what's up, and they enjoyed it. Thank you. Last week we did have a great show. Shout outs to everybody who joined last week. My man Vino was on there, and also shout outs to Greg. Jeff. I kept getting his name wrong, and I kept saying I was going to get his name wrong. Him and another guy. I told you I was going to get it wrong.
Damn it.
I told you I was going to get it wrong. What's his name? Jeff. Yeah, Jeff.
Yes.
Jeff Brown, and I forgot the other guy's name. Come on, Juan, help me out here.
Gerald.
Yeah.
I kept calling him Gerard. It was Gerald, like Gerald Levert. Yeah.
Oh, right. It's Gerald. Right. See, that's what I'm talking about. My man Juan.
See,
my man Juan knew exactly what the hell we was talking about. My man Juan was like, yeah, is a Spanish guy. Because last week was Mother's Day.
Yep, Mother's Day last weekend.
Yeah. Last week was Mother's Day, so how you tell me I ain't send it? Last week was Mother's Day, so we definitely had that in full effect. I want to thank everybody for coming through. What up, Rashad Bashir? 2 weeks away, Rashad. 2 weeks away. Drop bombs from my man, Mr. Rashad Bashir. Thank you for coming on through. What up, Trent? Come on over. Black people, if you want to join in the conversation. We know how we do. It's your boy JP Justice, and I'm joined here by my guy, Mr. Juan Richardson. Yes, sir. What's his name?
Aloysius Jenkins.
Aloysius Jenkins. Names, boy.
Aloysius
Jenkins. Great week, man. A great week. How was your week, man? The week has been great, but today has been odd. Like today, I just feel odd. How was your week, man?
Oh, I got to see my granddaughter yesterday, actually.
First time,
yeah.
Did you cry? Did you do the grandpa thing?
I just looked at her. She was sleeping at the time. I just looked at her, for the most part. I kept looking in there. She was kind of squirming around. They all swaddled up like this, and they all be squirming.
Yeah.
She's doing that right now. So but it's weird. I'm not saying weird, but it's crazy because it's like it's almost like something you helped created something else out of from themselves. So it's like you're literally watching the future because at the end of the day, that your children or grandchildren, they're gonna live into the future. What they call the house of tomorrow, which you can't even visit. So they're gonna be transported into the future.
I was watching. If y'all didn't get a chance to watch my man Louis C.K.'s new special, y'all gotta go watch Louis C.K.'s new special. He said what I've been saying. He said, I don't want to live a long time. He said, I want to get out of here about 75 years old. He said, I don't want nothing else. He said, what do you want to be 100? He said, for what? He said, you won't know nobody. He said, not like you won't walk through the streets and they gonna be like, hey. I fell out laughing, bro. He said, you're not gonna know anybody. He said, just go ahead. He said, it's always the nice guys that go, no, I'll die just so I won't be on other people's bother. It's always the old nasty ones. I'm here to live another day. Oh, it was hysterical. You got to go check out my man Louis C.K.'s new special. What I like about his special, Juan, is that he put it on his website.
Mm-hmm.
which means he don't owe Netflix nothing. What up, Red Clay Woman? He don't owe HBO nothing. He don't owe nobody nothing. And if you want to see it, you got to go to his website, and you have to pay for it and check it out through his website, which means he don't owe nobody no kind of I'm sorry and this and that and blah blah blah. And if you came and clicked it, you wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what type of comedy he's giving. You wanted it. Yo, he talked about topics like slavery. He talked about the Bible. One of the lines he said, "Come on, man, come on, yeah." He said Hitler's been down there for over 75 years. You think I think he learned his lesson. You know, he said he down there like, he's just helping people get assimilated. Like, come on in, come on in. And people go, "Oh my God, is that?" He goes, "Yeah, it's me." You take pictures and everything. Yo, bro, it was hysterical. I was laughing from the beginning to the end. He said if I was alive during the 1700s, I don't think I would have slaves. He said if all my neighbors had slaves, I would look at them and be like, "Hey, you're a dick." He said he says that now because slaves aren't available.
Wow.
He said it's not that we're better than them. It's just that slaves aren't available. And yo, bro, I was crying. Crying. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go check out my man Louis C.K.'s special. I thought it was pretty good. This week was, yo, Juan, I don't know what's going on with me, man. Like I'm not feeling whole.
Not feeling whole.
I'm not feeling whole. I'm feeling like, whatever,
You think it's this empty nest syndrome? Has it hit you yet?
My kids are back. They're here for the summer.
Yeah, but they're gonna be gone after the summer.
To tell you the truth, bro, they kind of pissing me off. To be very honest with you, my kids is pissing me off. We need to reset. Yeah, Trent, we really do, bro. Come on over to Facebook, man, and come hit me on the what's name so I can send you this link so you can get in this conversation with us. I think so as well, man. I think we are okay, ladies and gentlemen. We yes.
Okay.
Uncle Jeff is back in the building. Jeff, first off, Jeff, before we get into you, let me just finish this thought, then you jump in with us. I'm really, something about kids, something about your kids, you're white noise to them until they need something or want something, and then they just want what they want, and then they just keep on going about their way. And to me, that pisses me off. Like, I'm not just what you want, dad. I am a complete full cycle dad. But today's society has them feeling like, I don't even want you to talk to me a certain way. It pisses me off about parenting. And then I have these girls. So, these girls aren't really like, they want to rearrange the world according to how they feel. And I'm not that dad. I'm not that guy. I didn't even marry that type of woman. You know what I'm saying? So the emotion that they asking me to pull from, bro, it takes a fucking lot. You know what I mean? But that goes into our topic today. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be joined by my man, Mr. Jeff Brown. How was church today, man?
Hey, man. Well, I jacked up church today because I'm 58. I just made 58 yesterday.
Congratulations.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you, brother. I called myself setting up I was gonna have like a replay today, but in my 58 years old, I set it up for 24 hours from now. So nothing happened today. Everybody showed up to the church doors, and the pastor was out fishing. He didn't give a fuck. He was like, Satan will be here next week.
Hey, listen, bro, that's what it's all about when you're at the church. What's the name of the church?
First Church of Holy Shit. Somebody, here's the whole pitch. Here's the whole pitch.
That happens.
Here's the whole pitch. Somebody fucked up and told me God was everywhere, so I pray from here. Save me 10%. I don't miss a game.
That's what's up.
I suggest that you do the same. Save 10% on your soul insurance by switching to Don't Go, and come on in here and let's talk about God with some weed and some cussing and strippers.
Save 10% by going to church. Don't go. So listen, man. So that's today's topic. So today's topic, I do want to say this. Let me jump out the window and say this. Today's topic is helped by AI. So one of the things that I was talking about with some friends, I was like, yo, my dude, they was talking about, yo, man, these niggas simps out here. They simps. And I'm not grabbing what they mean by simp.
Okay.
I'm not understanding what the meaning of simp is. What up, Smith Gang? Drop bombs from my man Smith Gang. Hey, Smith Gang, come on over to Facebook. Let me send you this link so you can join in this conversation. I definitely would love to have you in this conversation.
Don't Brother Jenkins look like Tony Tone?
Yeah, he does look like.
You know who the comedian Tony Tone is, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all could be cousins. Y'all could. That's a shout out to my man Tony Tone.
So I'm not understanding. So I went to what's the name? I went to AI and I asked AI to help me with this topic. So I asked AI what exactly is a simp? First off, I'm sorry. Hey Jeff, man, how was your week, bro? I forgot. How was your week, man? We do that first.
Oh man. Well, I'm here at the beginning of another one, so it wasn't that bad. I learning a lot about myself and about my kids this week, because that was when we first came in. You was kind of talking about kids. Wow, the black family. Anyway, yeah, it was not a bad. It was one of those weeks that made me. This is when your life is kind of hard. When you go, at least I'm not starving in Africa. That's when you are pulling the bar down as low as fucking possible. It really, but you're not in Africa, which means you must have fucked up really bad here, sir, to have to pull the threshold all the way down to not having the strength to bat a fly out your face. That's that's a step below you, a step above that. Here, you fucked up. So, but yeah, my week was good. Enough about me. What are we discussing?
So we're talking about simps, man. And so I went to AI. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ain't up on AI, god damn it, please hurry up and get on this, man. I'm telling you, man, this is gonna be an answer to a lot of people's prayers, man. I really, when you can't talk and you looking for an answer, even if it ain't 100%, it's gonna get you in the ballpark of what you're looking for. You know
Isn't that what a dictionary does?
Come on, I ain't got time to be picking that big old book up. Come on, if I pick that book up, Jeff, my whole couch is gonna fall to the side. I can't.
Not touching AI, not touching it with a 10-foot pole. But go ahead.
Listen, I expect a lot of people. I expect AI to get a lot of pushback, but
just from the geniuses, me, Elon Musk. Rest of you guys, knock it out. How you knock yourself out?
Geniuses. So listen, I asked AI, what does the word simp mean? And it said the term simp is an internet slang that emerged from various online communications. It's often used to describe a person, typically a man, who is excessively differential, flatterer, or does away with such a person they like, often in pursuit of a romantic or sexual relationship. This term is commonly used when a person's action is perceived to be submissive or they're seen as placing another's need and desire above their own in excessive degrees. So basically, a simp is someone that goes way and far beyond the need for a woman. But then I said to myself, what's the difference between a simp and chivalry?
Chivalry is being a gentleman. Hey, young lady walking through the door, whatever. Hey, let me open the door for you. That's being like a gentleman. That's being, chivalrous. Showing gratitude, or showing, differential favor towards for whatever reason. Whether it's, you can even take it back in the day. When a guy when he goes into a building or he saw a woman on the street, he tips his hat. Good evening, ma'am, sir. Showing manners, showing, gentlemanly type skills. You walking on the street, you walking on the side where the traffic is at. So in case, a car jump up on the traffic, you can push her out the way, kind of thing.
You do know where that originally came from. What up, my bell? You do know where that tradition actually came from, right?
Yes.
But where did it come from?
It was actually like back in the 1700s when people used to throw their garbage and crap out of the window.
Okay.
It would fall on the inside. So the man wanted to be protected. So he would stand on the outside. So if someone was to throw their crap, shit, or whatever out the window, it wouldn't fall on him. It actually isn't about protecting the woman from the street. It's about protecting him from people's trash coming out of the window.
Oh,
did you know that? Right.
That's not the story I heard, but I heard another version of it that had to do with horses and buggies and ditches next to the curb and water. All my stories roll over in this chivalry, very thin line between that and symptom category. But yeah, go ahead, you jump.
So that's all the stuff is chivalrous. Simping is going above and beyond, like, you know, you trying to do it just to get favor or to get coups, get puss or whatever, but in a way to where you're not being, you know, you're foregoing your needs for someone else to the extreme. Like, you're just totally forgetting about what your standards are and what your morals and your values are. You going against your values for someone who may not even be worth it.
That's borderline dickhead. Like, what's your meaning of the word simp? How you view simp, Uncle Jeff?
Okay, you know I'm gonna kill this, right? I swear, JP, you got to help me with it. I'm coming to East Coast in August. I'm gonna be up in New Britain. I got some property up there. I'll be up there. Okay, I need your help.
Listen, bro.
I'm coming down. We got to hit stages. We got to go. And part of it is going to be this new thing I do, this self-absorbed Jeff Brown, this fucking arrogant. I'm going to fuck with that on stage. Anyway.
I left you my number, bro. Listen, bro, when you're ready.
Okay. Where?
So I left it on your what's name? On the thing here.
Okay.
The messenger.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check that in a minute. Anyway, simp, first off, is short for simpleton, which in itself evokes the thought of a fool, a sucker. I say my definition of a sucker is anyone who respects a person, place, or institution more than that person, place, or institution respects itself. That's how you look like a sucker or a simp walking in with the town hoe by the arm. It's because she been treating her thing like a clown car, and now here you are treating it like a town car. And you, because you respect her more than she respects herself, are a sucker. To put the simp, one of the chief problems a simp has is something I call OPC syndrome, which is outside pussy chance syndrome. This is where a man will wash your car, clean your gutters, groom your dog, do your brakes, and watch your kids on the outside chance that maybe, just maybe, he gonna get some pussy from you. It takes a certain energy to do that. And it's not about how high the woman is. It's about how low the man's thinking is. You can put whoever you want on that pedestal. For young bucks, I don't know if it's Ice Spice, the Spice, the light skinned girl,
$500,000 date woman.
Yeah, her or whoever your person is. For me, back in the day, it was Janet Jackson.
She did it for you?
Oh my God. If Janet Jackson could make you a simp, then nigga, you just a simp. It doesn't matter that it's Janet Jackson. What matters is that you're a simp. So it doesn't matter how dope the woman is. If on any level, her status, her looks, her aura, her persona is going to make you play yourself, that's what makes you a simp, is when you decide to play yourself in relationship to her. And chivalry is yet. Oh, you didn't ask me about that.
No. Keep going. No. Listen.
Okay.
I'm inviting people.
Okay. Well, chivalry, I think the biggest difference between chivalry and symptom is that chivalry is standard. If you do what is standard, this is what is standard for me. And I teach my sons this. Always open a door for a woman, but never race her to it. Don't race no woman to no door. If she does not have the couth to let you open that door, let her. If she does not have the couth to let you help her with something that's easy for you, and she would rather struggle and pull it up, let her struggle and skin up her knees. Okay, you got some shit you want to prove to me? Good. Do not force feed chivalry. Becoming a simp, because your chivalry is standard. I'll pull your chair out. I'll help you with your gas pump if I see a woman in some type of physical distress that doesn't have anything to do with a man. I'm right there. I'll help you. That's chivalry. Symptom is this. I'm doing these things in order to fuck you. I'm doing it. It's not my standard. Go ahead.
So let me ask you. So at what point does a guy need to show a woman that he's interested and not seem like a simp?
At the moment he's interested. Or no. I say that, okay, this is me. Again, if it happened tomorrow, 58 single man. First, I'm gonna roll in the areas I roll in. So I'm not going where the places I go kind of cancel out knucklehead sisters anyway, but some still see through. I'm gonna chill. This one's fine. Okay. I ain't in no rush. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna check her. I'm gonna peep her from across the room, see how she moved. I kind of like that. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Valerie? Hi, Valerie. I'm Jeff. Nice to meet you. I've seen you here a couple of times before. Would you like to dance? Would you like something to drink? Whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Look here. I was hoping maybe we could spend some time away from here later, like maybe have some lunch or some coffee next week, Wednesday. Matter of fact, why don't I make a picnic basket? I'll meet you in the park.
No, you're not. There's no way you're going to get me to believe you're asking for a picnic basket.
Why not?
Really?
Bruh. This is, look here. Right there. I'm not finna spend $300 on you. I don't know you. It's finna be some fucking Lunchables in here in the park until we get to know each other and feed the pigeons. That's what it's finna be. So yeah, it's gonna be a picnic basket. I'm gonna show you a few things. I'm gonna show you one that I can make that all women want to feel protected and interesting. Now, number one, I can give you. Number two, you got to give me. God bless you if you're not interested. But here, we are going to sit under this tree at this bench. We're going to watch some people. We're going to get to know one another. And I ain't got to pay for nothing but maybe parking. I ain't took you to no restaurant. You're not under any, you don't feel like you're under an obligation to have sex with me over how much money I spent. Because I don't know you, bitch. I ain't finna spend no whole bunch of money.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you know the new thing that the young guys do now, what they call it? They call it ghost dating, where they might meet a girl online and they make they click up, they make plans to meet online at a restaurant or a place or whatever. And the guy come walk right in if he happened to notice the girl, and if it didn't look like she, his type or whatever, or she kind of catfished him, he just go get his stuff, keep it moving.
I don't get it. What do you mean?
Basically, because sometimes because there's a thing that's been going.
If he gets there and he sees a girl and he doesn't like her, then he
keeps it moving.
He keeps it rolling
like a date stakeout.
Like he don't even approach her. He don't even engage.
Fellas, here's a question, because we all in long-term marriages. When some of the other brothers get in here, they're single, but we right here, we in long-term relationships.
Yeah, our legs are caught in the bear trap. Go ahead.
Right. Do you think you would survive in today's world of dating?
Maybe.
Maybe. Absolutely.
I'll tell you one thing though. some of these guys don't really got game. I'll say that much. You know, they don't know how to talk. They don't know how to be social with a woman and talk with them and actually have conversations and talk about some stuff. You know, that's probably a lot of these guys are so socially
that's why
awkward.
You would kill it.
It's crazy.
That's why you would kill it, bro.
But would ladies receive that now? Because today's ladies, they're used to these type of men. Would they receive how you do it? I know. Let me tell you something. Women would think that I was the cruelest person in the world because I'm a cut and dry type person. Okay. I believe in what you believe in. I believe I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and spend. I read online a while back, and I think I told Juan back then. The average date these days is ranging from $75 to $130. That's the average date, and I'm like, I'm not finna spend that kind of money on something hopeful. So I when I said the thing about you with the picnic bags, I believe it. I agree. Come on, let's go to some Lunchables and go sit down in the park and go talk. You know what I'm saying? I believe in that as well. I'm a firm believer that dates should be neutral. Dates should be Dutch until we can decide whether or not there is an interest. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think women are going to do that.
Well. See, here's the great news, JP, and I'm trying to wake up as many brothers as I can. And that again, I'm blissfully married, bro. My anniversary is the day before my birthday.
Yeah. It's a give and take, right? It's a give and take.
No, nigga, it's impossible.
So he remembers. You remember the anniversary?
Yeah. She's like, what day you want to get married? May 19th, nigga. If I were a single man, bro, at 58 years old, we not finna make no kids. I'm not finna deal with a woman who's in that. The women I deal with have to be able to finish this. Once there was a boy and girl. If you don't know the rest of them words, a whole bunch of other shit is not gonna work. First off, I know I don't like your music. Okay, right there. I know you can't cook. I know your food tastes like fucking just yak broth and bubble gum. I know it's
yak broth.
Yak broth, nigga.
Yak broth.
I don't want none of that yak broth where you measuring. So I don't want, when you say today's woman, I would be looking for this, brother. Monday, you could take a water balloon, go downtown of any major city, throw it up at lunchtime, and you are going to wet the pantyhose of 5 women who fit the following description. Over 40, well paid, fine as hell, no kids, alone.
Over 40?
What? Over 40.
Yep.
Wow,
man. LA, New York, Atlanta, Chicago, any of these major hubs where black women are, and I'm saying black women because I agree. Okay, there is a plethora of them. So that means at that point, I'm not getting pussy. I'm giving out dick. So I am going to develop a squad of women that understand the following. It's not just you. Girl, we grown. For what? You done fucked somebody in a mall parking lot before. Stop. You done some horrible shit. You done some shit. I'm not judging you for any of that. However, I'm not acting like we in high school. Neither one of us knows where our tassels are. You know where your graduation tassels are? No, because you grown. So by default, you don't. All that shit's in the rearview mirror. So let's act like adults. Your time and understanding, y'all gonna understand that there's at least 3 of you, if not 4, that benefit my life in some way, and I benefit yours. I'm not just getting some pussy.
Would you be able to accept that from her?
Sure. Why not?
Okay, no,
as long as she ain't fucking with no bum.
Okay.
Because now I want to know that dude, bruh. Let's get a network. What do you do? How can I help what you do?
The brother or the woman?
The brother. If she was fucking another dude, I don't get, bruh. The pussy don't have no pink slip on it. I ain't trying to, dude. I'm 58.
Okay, no, I hear you.
That's at this stage. But this is where we're going. Anyway, This is where we were. We're going back to where we were. This monogamy shit, that's some European shit put together to control units.
Come on now.
We're breaking that now. But bad news, ladies. If you're under 40 and you want a black man, you're gonna have to share him. That's what the math says. Mathematics said that, not me.
It's getting to the point now. Is wild out there. The amount of like go to a place like Atlanta, the amount of women over 40, single, childless, no kids, never married before, it's wild, crazy. And what has happened is that, you know, the in the beginning, you know, the priority on finding a good husband and getting married and having kids has been, as far as in the black community, that hasn't been stressed enough. It's always been about go get your money, go to college, go out, live your life, live your best life, do your girls trips, and then get married. But see, for women, that doesn't necessarily, that don't work for them. You know, for a guy maybe, but for women have a biological clock that's ticking. You know, and the farther they go along, you know, the less eggs you start having, and then you start getting in your 35 and stuff, and start having problems with
some third string eggs.
Yeah, you start having
your first
geriatric pregnancy and stuff. It's crazy seeing somebody like the Brat at 50 years old, you ain't have a baby.
Yo, bro, I ain't even gonna hold you. That's a horrible picture of this woman out there with her belly out like that. I thought that was a horrible.
It's just a grand metaphor of dysfunction. It's just everything that could possibly be wrong with the black female mind here. Really. So you are that, you, like I said, you make a baby with your third string eggs, your first string, second string. You ran through your first string eggs with Captain Horrible. The best looking dude with the nicest truck and the biggest dick. You sucked a bunch of them out in the sink. You got rid of them. Now
you sucked about the street.
Bruh, but this is I think is the issue, is that the black woman, it's not about how can I put this? Yeah, this is some really good shit. It's not about picking on the black woman. We are moving. Are you two familiar with the phrase "the age of Aquarius"?
I heard it in the song, but what is it?
Oh, wow, guys. Wow. Okay. Every 20.
I heard it in the song. You two want that?
The song, yeah. The age of Aquarius.
Yes, brothers. That is a super heavy song. I'm only going to thumbnail it really quick. Every 2,500 years, we move through the planets, move through the zodiac. We just came from the age of Pisces. We're coming into, this is the dawning of the age. You're coming into the age of Aquarius, where all will be known. That's why so much is being revealed. The past is being revealed. Secrets are being revealed. So the inadequacies of the average 20th century black woman is being revealed, along with everything else. Nobody's picking on you. It's just your trifling shit is out in the street now. Because it's trifling shit clearance time. That's where we are. So
when I gotta ask you this. So when you say trifling women, are you including the men, and we're just being that we're talking about women, it's women because there are trifling guys too?
Yeah. Here. That's another problem.
But see, yeah,
that's a problem in itself right there. We can talk about, because this show, if you when you go down the road chivalry, good dude is implied.
Okay.
When you ask where chivalry and symptom is, then we have to discuss the foul woman in order to amplify the simp. If we only have incredible women, it doesn't matter about simps.
Because simp wouldn't exist because
Thank you. So
exactly.
So now that we have established that we are talking about the woman, the issue is the woman never wants to take the stand by herself. She always got to put somebody in her lap. My daddy wasn't there. Them niggas wasn't shit, but men do it too. No, you're going to sit here on the stand and be examined by yourself. And I don't give a fiddler's fuck how much you squirm. It is about you. It is your time. It is your time. And the key issue is that the good ones circle the wagons around the horribles you talking about. Whenever you get pushback, it's never from the hoe you talking about. It's from the girl you ain't.
Here's a question. Do you men believe that most women are subpar? What do you mean by subpar?
I say most women are most women are average.
Black women.
Subpar is to the left of that bell curve. You know, anybody that does, you know, statistics and stuff. Most women are average, which is in that bell curve. You got some that are outliers that are, you know, above average. You got some that are the subpar. But I believe everybody is average. So you're gonna run into a couple of subpar ones that are out. It seems that way, that there's women that are subpar because, you know, they not only because of the internet, because of, you know, things are being blurted out more, people can see more, people putting more of themselves out there, but then also because even the women that are not in that, would you call subpar kind of category, you can't tell because sometimes they will still vouch for or ride for the actions of the subpar ones. Like, they'll excuse it. They won't come out and say, nah, that ain't right, that ain't cool. They'll ride for it like, oh yeah, you go girl, and all that other stuff.
In other words, they sit there. What up, Dick? What up, Mallory? Hey, in case y'all don't know, ladies and gentlemen, here on Instagram, I come here on Black King's Table Talk, and I put the feed up so you guys can hear it. But if you want to join in the Reindeer Games, you got some questions for the Kings over here, come on, follow the link down there, and come on over here and put some questions in here. So me and the brothers, it's usually a crowded day, but you know, it's the summertime, weather's getting nice. We got some great company, some great minds right here, Uncle Jeff and my man Juan. And we definitely, today's question is simping or chivalry? What's the difference? Like, and where we going with it? And come on through and come and check it out and see what we're doing. So check it out. Yeah, come on in Facebook, my way. So here's a question. In other words, back to what you were saying, Juan. So in other words, you're saying that the women that know that the bullshit women are bullshit and ain't calling the bullshit women out, they riding with the cause, as opposed to cleansing themselves and saying, listen, I separate myself from that bullshit. Exactly.
That's the problem. That's the big issue. They know it's bullshit, but they still, you know, ride for it, you know, just because this false notion of, oh, we all got to stick together because the patriarchy or whatever other this nonsense that's out there that, you know, they put out into the atmosphere, which is another patriarchy is another form of you know, the Illuminati ghost or whatever, the new boogeyman that's out there now, this patriarchy or whatever have you, because there's no such thing as no patriarchy. If the patriarchy existed, then regular everyday men are just as much being taken advantage of from it than just them.
Jeff, all you got to do over here, Jeff, is just put your phone on mute. Put your phone on mute. And,
okay.
And you'll just have this feed.
Okay, there we go.
Now your people can see it as well, and they can hear it from going on right here.
Excellent.
Shout out to my girl Mo. Thank you, Mo, for coming on over. Everybody that's coming in, I see Jeff brought in a few heads. Listen, you've just joined Black King's Table Talk. My name is JP Justice. We're joined by some great brains over here. If you know Uncle Jeff is in here. Follow the link. Come on in, get some questions in here. Today's topic is simping or chivalry. Simping or chivalry. What up, Tequila? Did I say that right? Yeah, Tequila Richardson. What do you mean by average?
Average? What do I mean by average? Average meaning like, okay, the average person, the average everyday person. You have your 9 to 5, you go to work, and it's not so much about, for people think, a lot of people think overvalue themselves and don't realize they coming from average you come from an average background, come from, from this particular community, your family made, the average working class, income, you grew up with both parents, y'all went to a public school, you went to, you might went to college and did these things. That's average. That's everybody. That's pretty much everybody. Just about everybody's in that average. Now you have people, like I said, to the left or the right of the bell curve, which you learn statistics, to those outliers. You have those people that are, exceptional to the point to where they might have came from a, you know, more well-to-do family, you know, upper class, so to speak, background, you know, the creme de la creme of those type folks. And then you have, you know, the other side of the bell curve, which is going downward, which is, you know, the lower class, working poor, or, you know, maybe your family background is just.
Hey Jeff, click your camera so that it'll face you. See your phone on there.
Maybe, you know, the family was just, you know.
Okay, I'm tripping. Hold on a minute.
Click it so this way it can face
I got
to that, you know, to that low dirt poor, you know, like poverty, like true poverty type of levels.
So, here, and once again, these are just questions. In fact, let me go to these AI questions because AI had some wonderful questions. Online dating and social media impact. Discuss the impact of social media and online platforms that raise the simp culture. Do you think this stuff online raises the simp culture?
Maybe for the folks that don't know any better. Because see, you know, here's another thing we gotta take in consideration. Like me, like us, our generation, we were grown when the internet first got started. So we know the subtle things about it. We know not everything on the internet is real. You know, we knew we was here when it was built. These kids now, they're born into it, you know. Sometimes they read things and see things and get into things and don't recognize that not everything that you see online is actually, you know, true to life sometimes. And you have to have a certain level of discernment and a certain level of critical thinking to do actual real, you know, either with life experience or actual, you know, research, not just, you know, you just read something online. You got to have some critical thought, you know, get enough evidence to support what other stuff what people be saying.
Hold on, let me help my brother Jeff. Jeff, just turn the camera around.
Okay, look here, man. Look. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna get out of here and come in my other phone. That's what I need to do.
No. If you want to, just turn your phone around, bro. Because you're great.
Okay. No. Look, I'm gonna use this phone. I should have used this phone.
We're joined by my man Vino. Vino's in the building. First off, before we even go, let me say this. Vino rocked the spot yesterday. We did a church in Connecticut, right? He drove all the way from Virginia to Connecticut to do a church. There was only one joke that got me scared, but he pulled it out. He talked about a gun in church, and I said, "Oh my God, here we go with this. We are in the church." But he pulled it out, and it was definitely a great joke, a great time. Shout out to my man Vino. Thank you for coming through, Vino. Hey, Vino, today's question is: simping or chivalry? Simping or chivalry?
Ooh, boy, that's a crazy question. That is, you want me to be honest? Because I know you be having a lot of ladies in the room. If y'all want to have some,
man, that's what this is. That's what this is.
Okay, ladies, I'm sorry, y'all killed chivalry, so it's simping.
What do you mean they killed? What do you mean they killed?
They killed chivalry. Everything is becoming a front to a woman's independence and her natural divine femininity. If you try to do anything or you try to make any demands as a natural male energy, it's shut down. And it makes it impossible to be chivalrous when you're always on the defensive. Chivalry is an act of generosity. It's actually an act of capitulance, if you want to be real about it.
Y'all are fucking me up with these big words. Capitulance? What's this? Capitulance.
Yes, it means that I acknowledge that I'm here to serve you in a sense.
Wait a minute.
I acknowledge as a man, I'm here to serve you. That's what chivalry is.
That's what chivalry is?
That's what I feel it is.
Wait.
Why else would I open a door for you, pull out a chair for you, make sure that you're not offended by any man's disrespecting your honor? That is the act of service. That is me saying I'm here to make sure that you are serviced, protected, and loved.
Okay.
Well,
I think the word service fucking you up, and it shouldn't. Each of us serves a purpose in the life of somebody we with.
Jeff, turn your phone on mute. Mute the phone because it's all coming through this feed right here.
All right. How about now?
I can't hear you.
Is that better?
No, we're getting the echo still.
Okay, nigga, why did you? You
No,
know
no,
what?
because
To hell with other people. I'm not doing this shit today. Okay. I'm just over here. How about that? How about that?
hey, I just wanted to make sure that your people knew that you was on here. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
well, tell them niggas to come over here now. Brother Vino, nigga, all I can do is try to put an arrow through the ass of the arrow you put in the bullseye. This I teach my sons. I said this earlier. Always open a door for a woman, but never race her to it. You don't your chivalry comes standard. It's supposed to be standard equipment on you. If a woman has an issue with your standard equipment, she has done you a favor. I don't. This is yes. This is what I don't understand. The pushback, the upset nature of all the men right now with shitty women. There is a 2 million black woman surplus, literally. Literally, this is before I do a stomach crunch, before I get a promotion at work, before I date a woman out of my race, before I get a passport. There are 2 million more of you. If you were all zombies in 72 hours, we'd all be zombies. That's how many of you there are. 2 million. Why then am I upset when so many of you are raising your hands openly on social media and going, oh, me, I'm unfit. I'm unqualified over here. Me and all my friends that think this way, we're not qualified. Thank you. I now don't have to fuck with you. Why am I? Please show up with them big old claws on your hands, because I've been clear as a man. The general consensus of manhood, the Mr. Right, the dude you want to be with, done told you them claws make it look like you ain't wiping your ass proper. 2, mammals identify claws as a threat and repel naturally.
Sense of defense. Yep.
Yes, we have told you this. So when you know what we've said and I see you with them, thank you for playing. You've already shown me that in you, there's an undercurrent of rebellion that if it happens, I can't fault nobody but myself. I saw it right there with you.
Let me ask you this, Jeff. What about the men that play into that lifestyle? What about the men what up, Stacy? What about the men that love that lifestyle and want her to play into it, or loves when she does that? Is that the type of guy?
What? Say that again. Is that what now?
Is that type of guy, like, because he's helping perpetuate. This is what I firmly believe. I believe if women demand more of men, men would do better, and if men demanded more of women, women would do better. But when you see that bullshit ass dude, it's because there's a woman that's sucking his dick. When you see that bullshit ass man, that bullshit ass man, when you see that bullshit ass woman, it's because there's a man over there, as you would say, washing her car.
Yeah,
that's absolutely right.
And it was
that's why I believe. That's why I believe most of these Negroes are habitual repeat offenders. Because if I go to jail and you still putting money on my books and still taking care of me as if I'm out on the street, then what did I really lose? It's the same principle. I don't have to respect you. I can call you at midnight and say, what you doing?
So in other words, each one is feeding one until somebody stops. Or as Jeff said earlier, he's not even in that pool.
Yep. And this is what I say, and this is what I say to the ladies. It's real simple. Really, really, really simple. You are what you allow. If you sit here and you let a guy come over to your house at 2 a.m, have sex with you, eat up all the food in your refrigerator,
all your baby lunchables,
or money, borrow your car and or money, and then skate off, and you don't hear from him for about a week. That's what he go do. But if you have some sort of respect for yourself and you tell him, nah, you're not going to treat me this way, you're not going to do me like this, or treat me any kind of way like that, he go either follow through, or he go look for another sucker to play that game.
You skeeting skates.
Yeah, I say skeet and skedaddle, but I'm quite sure that's the same thing. Listen to this. One of the things that I can appreciate and why I love my wife is because back when I was coming up, I used to test women. Tell me if y'all ever fell in line with this. I used to test women. I used to say, if I can talk sexually to her within the first couple of phone calls or the first couple of what's names, I already know this ain't my chick. I already know out the gate this ain't gonna be somebody that I'm getting serious with.
Right.
And I would deliberately jump into conversations, blah, 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 blah. Yo, so my dick, right? Or when I hit that pussy, and if she would play into it, I automatically know that that's how she is generally. My wife wouldn't even, she would tell me, watch your mouth, cut it out. Now, just let's have a conversation. And then when we did start getting physical and I would go over to our house, I was only allowed to come after 11. And then I would have to leave before the sun up because her kids couldn't see me leaving out the house. Or all that, you know what I mean? And as tiring as that was, that made me put a line of respect to her. You know what I'm saying?
She gave you the grown folks window.
Yeah.
And you don't that's kind of smart, is you was running lights to see if it was any radars and ticket, any picture tickets.
Yeah, red light camera.
Yeah, red light camera. I'm gonna run your light to see if it's a camera. If there ain't no camera, then I know what kind of street this is. So
I do it all the time. I love those type of, like, most women don't even know that most black men are testing you and you don't even know.
Well, and you know why? And you know what the thing is, bro? They shouldn't know. This shit I'm looking for, you should either have or not have, work on or not work on. This is not, we're not giving you the gouge to the test so you cannot study for life. These are indicators of good people. This doesn't mean that shitty people can't take on these indicators for a time. So
you either a wife or you're not.
And I don't know that wife. I can't call you Aloysius. That's a lot, sir. Al, I don't know. I mean, it's not only is a long name, it's just a lot to say to another man. It is. Like, see, Vino.
His name is Juan. His name is Juan. He every week. What up, Clint?
JP, week. I'm done. See, well, Vino, I'm done. Aloysius takes me time. I don't. A lot of these problems, yes. We are concerning ourselves with a subculture that is going to eat itself. This subculture, the subculture of hideous individuals, hideous black people that are, I can't call them niggas no more because nigga means God. I refer to them as zombies. They are the walking dead because they walk around with dead thoughts in their minds about finance and sex and relationship, and those thoughts become necrotic, and your mind feeds on this necrotic thoughts, and it turns you into a fucking zombie. And these people are the walking dead. We the niggas.
Yes, I like that word, necrotic. I'm gonna remember that, necrotic.
Necrotic, bro.
Dead tissue. Eating rotting flesh. There's a disease called necrotic fasciitis, which is a flesh-eating disease.
Think about this, brothers. Think about this. And this is just the way I try to run my mind. My mind is like a coliseum where, like in Gladiator, where thoughts come to fight to the death with other thoughts, as in wash your ass every day is undefeated. Nothing has come in and beat that. Don't let the white girl is not in charge of collard greens for Thanksgiving. I don't care how long you've been dating her. There's not been a white girl. There's not been a thought that has beat that thought. Now, as new thoughts come in, weed is bad. That thought was a champion because it was given to me by Black Christians on the south side of Chicago who were the direct descendants of slaves. These are their thoughts. A lot of their thoughts, I've had new thoughts come in and kill those thoughts. The new thought now rules the day until another thought challenges it, and those two thoughts fight to the death. What happens is if you have a thought fight to the death and you choose the dead thought,
come on,
you now on some witch doctor shit.
Hey,
you're now on some voodoo shit trying to get this old thought to work.
I think they choose the dead thought because they in their mind they think it's an easier thought. I think people, damn bro, this is what I love about barbershop talk because you don't know where it's gonna go. I think people are afraid of the work And that's the difference between a champion, a winner, and someone who gets it, as opposed to someone who just follows the what's name. Like you just said, they choose the dead thought. The dead thought is the easier thought. You know what jobs exist? Jobs exist so that this way you don't have to work for yourself.
So you zombies.
Yeah, exactly.
I can make it. I go to work.
Yep.
I go back home. And I'll do that for 30 years.
Mhm.
Just give me some vacation time. Let me be able to buy a little boat, a few pairs of gators, and leave me out of here with a gold watch. I will make you 7 to 14 times what I'm worth. If I don't, you'll go out of business. This is what I tell people who buy cars off of lots. Okay. Generally, most of us, when we get ready to fuck, we turn the lights out. When you go to a car dealership, they have to fuck you in order to keep the lights on. If they don't, you show me your contract on your buying your car, and I will show you where you got fucked. It's impossible. It is impossible. They can't make a profit unless they overcharge you in many ways. Them and the bank. You don't buy a car, the bank buys you. Another subject.
Yeah, because I'm sitting here going, yo, bro, I bought my car off the lot.
You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. You made a mistake. You made a drastic error. Now there are ways to clean it up, but
where should I be buying my cars?
Cash from warm climates and shipping it to you, and paying the Bank of JP $200, $300 a month, like you pay in a regular bank. And then in 2 years, the car is worth about 80% of what it was. So you can get that cash value, take the cash you've saved, and buy another car cash. And you keep doing that 3 years. If you do that over a 7-year period, pretty soon you're paying 30 grand cash for a car. But nobody teaches you that. That's again some of that pimp shit that I picked up over
vehicles.
time.
Yeah, vehicles depreciate in value so quickly. So quickly. The minute you drive it off that lot, it goes the value that goes by the time you get it paid down to a certain amount, it ain't even worth what you even paid for it. And you go to trade that in. You get to go to trade that in. You wind up and don't let your stuff get totaled, and you gotta get another one. Then you go have yourself in negative equity, which is basically
Jay,
you in the hole.
That's why you gotta get new car replacement with Liberty Mutual, because they give you a model year newer than your car.
Okay,
if it's totaled out.
Okay, well, here's the deal. Okay, first off, Aloysius is being disrespectful because he didn't change his fucking name, and I'm high right now. And I'm like, I know that said Aloysius. I'm having a battle in my head.
Hey, it's my thing, man. That's what I do. That's what he does.
Okay, now I know, Jay. Now I know. It is and I know this is mildly off topic, but this is very important that Black people learn this about finance, brother. This is way in the way of building wealth. It's because I tied down what money you would be able to save every month so that you're not able to save money. But and it's so easy, bro. I dare you. Bring up Craigslist Los Angeles and put in $5,000 and see what pops up. See what pops up. You can get some fly ass rides for that kind of money. And if you don't need to impress or make, it's not even impress. Black people like to live. Yes, sick Black people live on the envy of other sick Black people. I need to know that you want what I have and that you can't figure out how to get it. I need that for some reason. And this is what drives the need to have the, oh, nigga, you ain't got that. That drives all of that. And once you can break them chains, bro, and understand that you can live good, ride good, roll good for pennies on the dollar. When you break the commercialism, capitalism, buy, nobody buys like niggas because they're trying to buy their way out of this genetic grief.
Feeling bad.
Yes, and
trying to get it's unfortunate because we from that era from where a point in time where there's such a big the wealth gap for Black folks in this country. I mean, where it was after World War II, after the World War II was over and the Great Depression was coming down, when they had when they developed the Social Security program from Medicare, Medicaid, all that stuff came about, and soldiers coming back home from the war with the Montgomery GI Bill, folks was able to take advantage of that and invest into the people coming back. That didn't happen to Black folks. So you're talking about 30, 40 years worth of catching up that was trying to get to, that we weren't able to build wealth, when at one point during the Great Depression, everybody was set to zero. So, we steady now starting to catch up, playing catch up.
I don't even think we catching up or playing catch up right now. I think right now we are so dismal and so confused. And I think that they're starting to separate us so that those that do know separate themselves from us and don't even teach us. One of the things that I can always say, like just now when Jeff just said that, I was like, wait, what are you talking about? I never heard that. I heard that LLC route.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Put it under your LLC.
They're the same. No. You're not. You're that too is something smart to do with money. No, with regard to your car, if you need a newer car,
mm-hmm.
you never buy a newer car. You lease them. You lease it. That way, in 2 years, when your ass needs a newer car because you're using it to lure low frequency thinkers that see your car and naturally assume something about you, that's very low frequency thinking, but I understand you using it to your advantage. Lease. Then you just drop a little bit more money, trade the keys off, and you can write off all of this is the whole point. Regular people, remember on the Cosby Show when Theo and Cliff did the thing with the Monopoly money?
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing Cliff says is the IRS comes for the regular people first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is how they do their taxes. All year, you're stupid regular person that's dealing with your 9-digit social security number instead of your 9-digit EIN. And this is going to sound like some mysterious shit I'm saying, but it's not. It's out there. You can find it. I'm going to take a piece of your money in the form of taxes out of every check you get before you get it. And then at the end of the year, you get to convince me how much of your money that I give you back after taking an interest-free loan.
That's crazy, bro.
When you have a company, the government says this: I'm not going to take your taxes out. Keep all your money. Now, it says here you made $100. Tell me why you don't owe me $30 of it. Oh, well, here's why. Because I had this car that is that belongs to JP Comedy Incorporated that I leased. It's a business car. Oh, so that means I don't owe you for maintenance, tires, upkeep of any sort. I can write off how much I'm paying on the lease entirely. So I can take that backwards from the
30.
The 30. That comes out of the 30, huh? Yes. Oh, and also JP Comedy Incorporated.
My clothes.
I
need to look presentable in my business.
I need to look presentable in my business. Here's what I wear. I wear on stage. The JP Justice wears shell toe Adidas, white, size whatever. This is it. Write that off. You can buy 6 boxes of them and write them off. I need them for stage. If I can see you in a video on stage more than 3 times in a particular outfit, bruh, you can write that outfit off. That's
expenses.
That's
let me say this though. If you do 3 TV shows and you have the same outfit on, don't you come around me.
oh, that's hilarious. No, but if you put them in the, if you can identify a particular vein, like, okay, this is how you think Steve Harvey wrote off all them big tent suits?
Yeah,
because he wears them on stage. He just write them off. You can't do that as a regular dude.
As a style, he as a style, and that's why he has his own clothing line. Because
well, sure. Well, not so much anymore. I think he sold that out. He's done with that. But he did have it. That's here's the point. Anything that you can just walk up and do without research is fucking you. This anything. Name it. Don't research the food you put. Just walk up and put some food in your mouth. Don't think about it. That food's fucked up. Mm-hmm. Anything you can do, because this entire system is set up to milk you of as much as it can before you die in every way. And it's up to you to go to, like in the Matrix, pull this bullshit out. It's if you don't, all the tentacles you don't pull out, are you still being sucked on in some way?
Mm-hmm. Say what you say what they want. See people say, say what you want about, Americans or whatever. But one thing about this country is we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product or service and you get what you pay for. You pay for you buy garbage, you go get garbage.
What was you gonna say? You had your finger up. You wanted to say something?
No. I was agreeing. I'm definitely agreeing with what the illustrious panel was saying.
Hey, real quick. His J Randoms. I heard kids and all that. How's your man cave going, bro? Let's see the man cave. Have you done anything?
Oh man, I put a bed in here. I got a sauna over here on the other side of me.
It's not a man cave no more. If you put a bed in there, that means that's an escape hatch.
Nah, sometimes I put a bed in here because my son comes over for the summer, so he chills out up here over the summer until he goes back to school.
Let me see. Hey Jeff, is that man cave of yours pretty? I just like the backdrop. Is it a pretty
man? No, mine is mostly curtain and studio equipment. It's just one room in the house. This is because, again, I live in Pasadena, where it's pricey to stay over here, but that ain't saying shit about my house. My house is on the corner of Click Clack and Booyah. I'm not. I ain't. Don't let me front. Okay. If I lived in Plano for this money, if I lived in Atlanta anywhere for this money, but anyway.
Yeah,
bruh, it was going down. Where I'm at is being gentrified real heavy, but back in the day it was popping over here. Jesus. But and so at any rate, the man cave for me is wherever I sit down.
No, I deliberately did this. They call it my game room. I don't care what you say. You see that door right there? Yes. I'm in a house full of women. When that door closes, this right here is the sanctuary. You hear me?
And you know what?
I wish you gentlemen could see what just walked by me. I'm sorry. It's in true barbershop fashion. Damn.
Well, you disrespectful for not showing it.
Do is turn the camera around, brother.
You disrespectful.
Oh, I didn't even think about my bad. Right? I'm sorry. I just forgot. The booty made me dumb for. See, black men watch it, so booty makes us a little slower. I wasn't even thinking.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make up for that, Vino. You owe us for that.
Don't worry, I'm about to walk through town center. I'm gonna act like I'm shooting a video, and I'm gonna have a camera out.
You gonna have the assathon on? You gonna have
I'm gonna see what I can pull up for you, fellas.
Ass cam.
Do we think there's anything wrong with looking at ass and stuff? The summertime is here.
No, it does. No, that's what it's made for.
That's what it's for.
Yeah, hey, watch this. J Randoms and Jeff. We in relationships. Do you still partake in the visual candy, the eye candy?
Are you?
Yes.
Hey, bro, that's the question.
Yes,
bro. You gotta train you. I don't and that's what makes it harder with older women, is because they're you mold a woman to you. Okay, now imagine a ball. And is everybody here not lost on the concept of a ball and joint hinge? Where it's like a ball that socks. Okay. When a woman, the first man, and not just sexually, emotionally, his whole get down, he is molding her to him. As she goes through more and more men, because his ball is not entirely round and her hole is not entirely perfectly concave, it starts to have dips and cuts in it to where it just, the relationship rattles around because of how much pair bonding you can't do now, because of how many different niggas you've been in relationship with. I'm not talking about sexual. I'm talking about spiritual and emotional relationships with that have beat the shit out of you in this way and have starved you in this fashion, that have caused grooves that you don't want to fill with your own accountability. So they're still there.
Hey, so, I say this all the time, Jeff. I'd be like, yo, you'd be surprised how worn we are to trying to. We're worn as far as like a seat groove, like an ass groove.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're worn, and then you try to sell this comfy chair, this ass groove chair to another person. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some uncomfortable spots in here.
Well, one, we're worn, and two, how honest? If that's what are you going to make this relationship about? It has to be about the growth of you both. Can you be really honest with this girl and go, here's my shortcomings that I'm working on. What are yours? And can she be honest about hers? So that when it invariably becomes some bullshit is coming. Bullshit is, happiness is not a destination. Happiness is a gas station, nigga. It's going, bullshit is there. When it gets there, how are we gonna deal with it? When we flare up over the bullshit, how are we gonna deal with the flare up?
All the ugly shows at that point. Boom.
Yeah.
I get a lot of relationship questions. I tell a lot of both male and female, because females are asking me nowadays too. When you feel like you found that one, when you feel like that one is the one that you're going to rock with, that's the one that you're going to go with the ups and downs, that person is exempt from all the rules that you have placed in your heart to what you would call guard it or moat it. When I say moat it, put it in the moat. Because now you have to grow. Now you have to figure out, can these two kingdoms coexist and live? So I have to let my guards down to the woman that I say I'm going to take the risk on this one. So I can't, what the last woman did to me, I can't take that out on you. I have to give you the opportunity of going, she don't fit in that groove. You know what I'm saying? She don't fit in that groove. So that's one of the things that I tell a lot of people when they ask me about relationships and how does it go about. It goes about like, that's how I feel. What about you guys? Do y'all feel the same?
Well, I feel a little gypped because Vino told me he was going in this place. I was going to see some ass. I'm just seeing Vino.
I couldn't figure out how to turn the camera around.
Okay, well, just do the phone like that.
Well, I'm in the funny bone now, so.
Oh, fuck.
It's all good.
Hey, no white people in Black King's Table Talk. Get out of here.
You're non-colonizer.
Who's on comedians today? I don't have a clue. Okay. All right. When you find out, let them know I'm up here.
That is the very first time ever. And here's the thing. People ask me, well, why don't you have just King's Table Talk and let it be open for everybody? Nah, sometimes we got to talk to ourselves, bro. Sometimes our frequency of conversation, our passion in conversation can only be dealt with each other. And we need to hear each other talk. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I tell white people, sometimes you're privy to the conversation, but just shut the fuck up.
Well, I've had to tell white people, look, act like you're a guest because you are. Which means you don't put your feet on the furniture, you don't tell my kids to shut up, and you chew with your mouth closed.
Who tells whose kids to shut up?
Oh, white folks. This is the thing. If I come to any of y'all house, I'm gonna knock on the door. You'll give me dap. I'm gonna wait till you invite me in. I'm gonna stand right where you invite me until you tell me where to move. I'm not gonna sit down until you tell me where to sit down. And I certainly will not be going and walking all through your house. A white man will walk past you. Go in your refrigerator and make a sandwich. Why? Because they have an inherent eminent domain. They believe they own every fucking thing they see.
Yo, bro, I don't have white people.
Colonization.
Yeah.
Is that a good analogy?
That's what made me laugh in the first Black Panther when old girl, Black Panther's little sister, the agent came up. She goes, "Don't scare me like that, colonizer."
Oh, dude.
That's what made me laugh when she said that. I said, "Yep."
That's why, like, my dog on purpose. My dog, and I have a fairly large West Coast family. She know them. She don't know you. And I love it when white folks come over. When the carpet cleaner come over, I just leave her out. just leave her out.
Terrify that person.
She ain't finna. That's all she doing. But all you got, dude, I need you to understand that this is not your house. It's not. And I'm not that's the one place I'm not gonna be uncomfortable, is in my own home. I draw that line for myself and my wife.
My home is my sanctuary. I don't even like white people to my neighborhood. Like, I don't even want you. I'm not even opening up the doorway for you to feel comfortable coming into this neighborhood. I don't even let white people talk how they want to talk around me. You got to really fix all that shit. Like, well,
let's be fair now. Okay. We need to deal with the gradations of whitey. There's levels.
Yo, y'all killing me with these words this week, bro.
That means there are different color grades of white.
I get it.
Come on, Vino.
Once he did this, I put two and two together.
Gradations, brother, levels. There's levels. Okay, the first level is where my brother-in-law is. Where, look here, my people ain't shit for what they did to you. I'm on some John Brown shit. Fuck them people. They're horrible. What are we doing? I'm riding shotgun. Next, what my people did to you is horrible. I really think you deserve to be in a better place, and I'll do as much as I can almost to help. Next spot, it's terrible what has happened to you. Pass the potatoes. The next spot, sure, it happened to you. But wasn't slavery 400 years ago? Didn't we give you affirmative action? Mm-hmm. And the last level is, I'm out to kill you. I may show you by riding down the street with a Confederate flag, or I might not. I might be a member of the Supreme Court.
I might just say Blue Lives Matter.
I might, but bruh. Okay? Because you looking to come get my shit. Oh, yeah, there's another level in there. Okay, yeah, something happened to you, but you can't have my boat.
But what did you do to deserve it?
Or what did you, exactly. So you have to figure out what level of white people you're dealing with. Because you can't deal with them all the same way.
Listen, bro, that's why honestly, you said the name, I don't have the time to figure out the John Browns. I don't have that type of time in my life. So it's up to you guys to figure that shit out.
Sure.
And until that happens, all of you get treated this way. Now, do I miss out on some good relationships? I probably do. But that's the risk that I'm that's
the cost of doing business.
Right. Because you know why? Because I can't trust. I don't know who to trust. You know, if one of you gonna pop up and be the, what's his guy's name?
Tim Wise,
the Hudlin brothers. They did this thing called with George Clinton. They did this thing called, what was that show on HBO they had?
Real Sex.
No. They had a show. And one of the shows they had Robert Guillaume, and a bunch of aliens came from outer space and said, we will fix your planet of everything that's wrong. All we want is all your black people.
Cosmic slop.
Cosmic slop.
Cosmic slop.
Cosmic slop. We just want your black people. Well, what do you want the black people for? Don't worry about what we want them for. We want black people. Man, you should have seen these white people go into a frenzy trying to figure it out. And you've seen all the races. Well, let them have them. We don't, they ain't no good to us. No, we need them. Oh, no, they're good for us. And no, they're our friends. You've seen all those levels of what, you know what? It's all of you fuckers. All of you. I can't trust none of you. So, and that's hard to say. And I know that's harsh, bro. And to the white people that listen, I know, man, I'm 6'8", 300 pounds. I know that's scary to hear from someone like me, and then you have to tread lightly. But so what?
I gotta tread lightly walking around y'all motherfuckers.
Come on now.
Well, yeah, I don't this is and let's just put what you said into proper perspective. If you can take offense to that stance as a white person, it means that you are willing to high hurdle 400 years of what the fuck is going on right now just to get too offended. Mm-hmm. If you can't understand it, you don't have to have to like it, but you have to appreciate and understand where it comes from. You don't know where your hatred for us comes from. You have no idea, other than fear. Mm-hmm. The fact that you still can't wipe us out with weapons and we can get rid of you with one night with your daughter. One night with your daughter and your family tree, you got a hook in it forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another thing I look at it too is that, for some of them folks that think that way, it's like you mentioned, boys, it's fear. Okay, they're afraid that. I remember who was it? There was this lady, Jane Elliott. I don't know if y'all know about her. She's the lady. She's the teacher that has that experiment, the brown-eyed, blue-eyed experiment with the kids and stuff. And she has a stage for people. And I think she said something to the effect of like, okay, y'all know out here that with a lot of people, different races are going through, black folks and everything, things that they're going through. You know what they doing is wrong, but you don't want to speak up and say nothing that is wrong or say that is unjust. You know what's wrong. Mm-hmm. And she asked them, matter of fact, it's so wrong that you wouldn't want to trade places with none of them. None of them in here. You wouldn't want to trade places at all. And
it's like playing spades. This is how racism is to white people. And I'm saying this so black people can understand. It's like playing spades. They have all of the good cards. They don't want to put this hand back in to shuffle it in hopes that they may get an equal or less than equal hand. So they're going to keep this hand that they had. They got the big joker, the big blah, 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 blah.
Nobody want to call a miss there when they got the joker, deuce ace.
Right. So they just sitting there hoping it. And we know that this is a misdeal, but you just don't want to throw your hand in. And that's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Okay, wait a minute. I want to be sure what just happened because I didn't think it was possible, brother Vino, but yes, yet again, you just jumped another peg with me. Do you know how many black people don't know big joker, little joker, ace of spades, deuce?
Well, what is it supposed to be?
That's a theme in spades where the deuce is over the king.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That means you got the top 4 cards in the game and you pretty much should run it down at that point. You got a good hand if you got joker, deuce, ace. That's a winning combination.
Joker, deuce, ace. Big
joker, little joker, deuce of spades.
Deuce of spades.
Right. Yeah. I know that.
Now a lot of people don't know that, but it all depends on it's a regional thing because I've been in games where I played ace high. In certain jail games, you got to play ace high. I played where it's 2 deuces, it's joker, deuce, ace, and wild shit. But I could play either way. All it is counting. All you're doing is giving me extra spades to count.
Right.
Every house, most of every house has different spade rules.
Exactly. Yeah, every house got different spades rules.
That's what make interracial dating so tough.
That's that. Oh, say that. That's a mouthful. Oh,
Interracial dating is tough. God damn it, Blanche. Big Joker, little Joker, Ace of Spades, Deuce. How much more can I be lenient? You are already just bringing napkins and plates, bitch. You have. How much more on a black curve can I grade?
Oh, he said you're already bringing paper plates. And
We already got you on condiments because you can't cook. How much further down do I have to slide before we can make this thing work?
Hey, listen, and just when you thought they couldn't fuck up condiments, they started bringing poupon and what's that other what's that shit? Hummus. We eat hummus now. But when that first shit got introduced to us, we was like this. And what is this? Oh, it's chickpeas with flavoring.
You know who you are? You are the first white bitch with hummus. That's how we feel about you. You remember the first white bitch with hummus? What the fuck is this? My grandmama was offended. Like, this shit is like overripe potato salad. What is this? Okay, you know what? That's mine, JP Justice. That's mine. The first bitch with hummus.
Yo, listen, when they first brought hummus around us, we couldn't even pronounce it. We was like, what? Hummus. And what is it?
Hummus.
And look, and when they describe it to us, it's crushed chickpeas with seasoning and flavor. Like,
no.
You see, first of all, that's how I knew I was a well-cultured man and I had Arabic descent because it came too natural to me to pronounce that. I knew to pronounce it hummus. Hummus. You got to get a little phlegm in your throat when you pronounce it.
Yeah, you got to almost offend somebody.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was. I know when they first and then the Caribbeans caught hold to it. It was a Jamaican dude that was like, hummus tastes good with vegetables. I was like, yo, how the fuck did y'all get this hummus shit? And then all of a sudden you see hummus with the tomatoes.
Say that. What did you call it again? Say that again. What did you call it?
Hummus.
Hummus?
Hummus.
You're not gonna acknowledge any of the U's in the word, huh?
Yeah. Hummus.
Yeah, he just took the C out of comma and put an H in it.
Look,
I before E and into Y. I-E.
Hey, you'll learn very quickly with me. The English language is not something that I comfortably jump around and get by. But
Black American English. That's what we call it. That's
So, but I quickly learned. Hey, fellas, I said this to my man Juan earlier, and I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. And I think I told you yesterday. Yeah, I did tell you yesterday. Vino, Jeff, have you seen the new Louis C.K. special?
I have not. I have no doubt it's the shit because Louis C.K. is hilarious to me.
Listen to what he did, and now Juan's not a comic, but the rest of us are comedians. Listen to this. He put it on his own website, and by putting it on his own website, he owes nobody no sorry, no nothing, blah blah blah. If you came to his website,
yes, ma'am. I need a vodka tonic, 2 limes.
Look how he talked to the waitress who gave him the drinks. Yes, ma'am. Listen, bringing him his liquor. Yes, ma'am. Listen, he's
put it on his website.
Yeah, he put it on his website. So if you came to his website, you know what kind of humor he does, and you know blah blah blah. So you know what to expect. So you can't be offended or anything. You paid for it, and guess what? He's almost at 1 million views already, and I think it costs like $10.
See. See.
Apologies, fellas. I'm sorry.
Paid.
Incredible.
Paid.
In fact, I got the list of. Wait a minute, hold it, fellas. Y'all are not gonna believe this. I got the list of the most top viewed comedy specials. Hold on, let me find it. In 2023, in 2022 rather.
Okay, I know Ali Sadiq is up there.
Comedy special monthly report, January 2023. All comedy specials, cable, streaming, and YouTube in the last 52 weeks. The top 3. Andrew Schultz, Infamous.
Okay.
Infamous. It premiered 9/25/22. In 52 weeks, it's been viewed 13 million times. And guess what platform it's on?
YouTube.
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 That's his own money. After that, Gabriel Iglesias, Stadium Fluffy live at Los Angeles. It debuted 10/18/22. It's been viewed 9,151 times on Netflix. So you know he got a $250,000 check, whatever that was. The number 3 was Cat Williams, World War III. Number 4 is Bill Burr, and Bill Burr. All of those guys is Netflix. Now listen to this. This is the impressive one. Number 5 most viewed comedy special. Ali Sadiq, Domino Effect.
Completely independent.
Completely independent. It was released 5/19/22. It has been viewed 7 million times on YouTube. Now here's the thing, fellas. How much you think his next special is going to be worth?
Well, we got Domino Effect 2 already, so he was charging 20 a pop for that, and he only did it for 3 days. So I think the next one he's going. I don't think it's about what's worth as far as trying to buy it. I think how much is he going to make? I think he's going to make $100 million fucking around with Domino Effect. Just this idea and this concept that he's doing.
Yo, Netflix and them can't even pay him what he would be a fool to even sign a Netflix any deal.
No, he signed. No, the original Domino Effect was supposed to come out on Netflix.
Right, but they didn't.
They didn't like the jokes. They didn't like his verbiage. They said, who would want to do that? They told him it was too long. It was the people who want to watch an hour and a half worth of comedy. Like,
but watch this. So now he got the numbers. You know what it's like? It's like when Columbia gives Nelly a 1 album deal because this dude from St. Louis ain't gonna make no noise. And then he jump out the window with a diamond selling album. Now you want to go back in there and renegotiate with him. Oh, the ball is in his court now. You know what I'm saying? What he gonna ask you for is gonna be crazy because if you don't give it to him, he can go sell out the back of his trunk and make whatever he want to make regardless. So now that we know Ali Sadiq did 7 million views, we already know, and this is a low ball number. His next one is going to at least get 1 million. And what you said, he charged $20 a pop?
He charged $20 a pop and only had it up for 3 days.
There you go. So even if he got 100,000 people at $20 a pop, he's still banking. So what can Netflix possibly offer him? What can HBO possibly offer him? And not just financial, just in general. They can't offer him nothing.
They have to offer him $100 million up front, advance, no recoup.
Right. Well, you can bet somebody gonna push for that.
Oh yeah,
they'll be stupid not to.
Yeah, of course.
But
Netflix not the only one either. So I mean, come on, you got all
exactly. There you go. And
you got all the different. You got HBO Max. You got Amazon. You got
no one's going to reach the numbers. Listen, if he did 7 million views, let's just throw this out. He did 7 million views. That people figure your next one is going to at least do half. But I'll even knock half down. He did 7 million. He's going to at least do 1 million views at $20 a pop. That's already $20 million.
Independent. Like he had that on a private browser, a private server where you can only view it through his paywall.
And that's what these guys are doing now. That's what Louis C.K. is doing. That's what a lot of these guys are doing now. That's what old boy was doing. What's his name? Bill Cosby. He was going around funding his own tour. If he know he's gonna sell out 3 days, why am I getting the promoter to do it? I'll rent the venue. I'll go on that little radio station in the morning and blah 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 and send my people over there and then boom, sell it out and all that money is mine. That's the way to go in comedy today. And then at that point, no one can hold your word back. You owe nobody no legacy about what you say. Where's Dave Chappelle going after this?
I think Dave sits down for a couple of years.
What do you mean? The hell he want?
I think I don't think we hear from Dave for another 2 years. Like he's gonna do this.
I don't know what you're getting at. Where does he go?
Where does he go from here? Like he's already taken Netflix to the max at what he can do. Like what
most of Angus.
What else can he?
Who says?
I've slept with a lot of hot mamas.
I'm asking.
I'm
here though. I'm ready.
I think Dave is above. I think he's above. You get to a point where the what's next conversation doesn't apply to you in the same fashion that it does the rest of us. You're on top of the mountain. As long as all your projects stay within the snow peaks, you're respectable. As long as whatever dude's next effort is his best effort, and we still see that effort as a high standard of genius, keep going. It's when it slips. It's when, in the opinion of either the broad public or your own public, go, oh, okay, like Genuine. Okay, Genuine need to hang it up. There's a yellow vest and a big school bus just waiting on that nigga. Sing to the kids on the way to school.
Stop trying to dance. Stop trying to dance.
It's gonna go real bad this next time you fall off the stage.
Right. let me tell you, and this is open for talk, brother. Trust me, I'm not setting nothing in stone in my conversation. It's like Will Smith. Will Smith had done everything he can possibly do in the movies. There was nothing left that was left for him. So when I seen him all of a sudden doing these YouTube videos and doing these YouTube programming, that was the only thing left. That was, tell you the truth, that was the only new money that he can touch. You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping out of the Grand Canyon only on YouTube. That's what, 10, 15, 20 million views of his own money that's coming directly to him. What else could he possibly do? You know what I'm saying? He had to in the analogy of Jeff, he had to come down out of those peaks to give himself room to work again.
Thank you.
Well, I don't think all of it's ever going to be incredible. I mean, shit. It's there's a, well, unless of course you're talking about Prince, but if you, I'm biased when it comes to Prince. I think it's unrealistic to not expect human endeavor to be anything other than nonlinear. It's not gonna, it can't go like that forever. At some point, it's gonna do this and then do that, and the real fans are good with that because this is so fucking high.
Yeah, it's like Sade. You know the singer Sade. She come out whenever the hell she want to.
4 or
She can
5
drop an
years.
album, go out on a worldwide tour. Don't care about doing no interviews with nobody, doing no collabs, no nothing, and then disappear for another 10 years.
Yeah, and live off of what she made. So you don't know. That's another thing. That Will Smith monster, nigga, that's a hungry beast.
Yeah.
All them houses, all that upkeep, all that, man, that shit costs. It costs his gardener bill may be $200,000 a year.
I just learned what it costs to maintain a yacht throughout the year.
Did you what happened? What happened?
Oh, it costs you $1 million just to maintain a yacht throughout the year. Like if it never leaves the port, if it never goes nowhere, it costs $1 million to maintain.
If you never blow that horn,
that's why I don't trust women that can find themselves on a yacht for free. You know what she did to get on that yacht?
$1 million worth of some shit.
Okay.
Some girl you dating talking about, oh, I've been on the yacht before. Yeah, what did you do to get on that yacht? Exactly.
Is that so? So how much seafaring experience do you have?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, fellas. Hey, Jeff and Vino, y'all are new to this. But our girl Lorraine is in the building.
Hey, Lorraine, what's up, girl?
Ain't no fun unless my girl Lorraine gets some. Lorraine, this is the team. Only Juan would say that. Yeah, you know Juan. Juan would definitely say that. Hey, you'll love these. Hey, you met Vino before, I think. Lorraine, but you'll love Jeff. Jeff got some great views and ideology.
I hope so, sister. I hope so.
She's a great woman. And so is Moet. And
If you don't, it's not you. It's me. I'm such an asshole. Honey, I see. I already forgot your name.
Hey, if she hangs in for me, man, and I am a big asshole. If she hangs in for me, oh man.
Okay. Most of my friends are JP.
Yeah,
no, all my friends really are assholes. I don't. If you don't have an asshole tendency, you're either hiding something, you're dishonest, or we just don't gel.
There you go.
I feel that if you've never experienced, that's a true statement. I stand on that with you. Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
If I don't see your asshole side, you hiding something. You keeping something away from you.
You're disingenuous. Disingenuous.
Everybody has an asshole moment. Everybody has asshole shit that they do.
I roll around in that gear.
You what?
I roll around in it. My wife hates it sometimes.
I use it as a defense mechanism. If I feel like if you can get past that wall of asshole, then you deserve my friendship.
Come on,
man. Hey, yo, in the fashion of Jeff, hey Jeff, that's you right there.
Yeah. Oh, bro, look, real talk. Now, dudes like Big Vino got dude. I'm 5 something, 1 something. When you 6 something, 2 something, and you roll through, all you have to do is not smile. JP, when you come in and don't smile, that says every fucking thing right there. I'm not with the games. I'm not with the games. That's all asshole really mean. When I'm out with my wife or whatever, bruh, we not with the games. If you hustling on any level, I'm gonna see it and I'm gonna take it as an offense.
Yo, Jeff, I tell people, I'd rather be transparent than locked in a narcissistic
get that down, get that worked out, whatever you tell people, because right now
I have it like that. I'd rather be transparent than to be locked into a narcissistic character that you think I'm supposed to be. I am not going to be the Gilbert Godfrey of the crowd, and every time I come out, I got to be Gilbert Godfrey.
I'd rather be Clark Kent than Superman.
Yo, ooh, I just read an article on how narcissistic Superman would have to be, because he would have to keep that image up, whereas Clark has all the freedom to
just roll through, man.
Because basically, Superman, like, you ever watch that program? Come on, Amazon. What's that program? The Boys, and the main guy there, Homelander. He's basically what Superman would be if he was unhinged and he really didn't give a fuck.
If he had to be Superman 24/7.
Yeah.
If he felt like when he really didn't want to give a fuck, if he really wanted to do some shit, he could take over the whole shit if he wanted to.
But in that same dynamic, that's if he had to be Superman all day. Like if Superman had to be the face of a corporation, and every time you turn around, you're Superman. You're never nobody else but Superman. We know you can do everything. We know you can save all. We know that you have the almighty power. People would drive you crazy if they knew you could do everything all day.
Because they will want you to do everything for them.
Exactly.
All day of every day.
So you need that person where it's like, yo, I'm not accountable for none of that shit. I don't care about none. I'm powerless. I can't help you.
You know what I was told this weekend, and let's see if you guys, because you guys know me from a distance, and this is appreciative. I was told this weekend by my sensei to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Jay.
I can appreciate that.
Some battles are presented to you so you can see other people's tactics of war. It ain't supposed to be you fight every battle. Some battles is shut the fuck up and just watch how these guys fight.
Yes.
What discipline?
It's playing poker.
Show the con
it's called playing poker. I was talking about that on a live earlier this week. We all live in a aha society. We like to point out the aha, I got you figured out. When the game used to be figure the nigga out and act accordingly.
Right.
I'll take it even one better. The way our society is used to be, we never had, remember back in the day, I think because of social media sometimes we don't have enough people to tell other people shut the fuck up. Because back in the day, say you had a friend or a family member, and they said something dumb and just off the wall, and you was just crazy and stupid. You could all politely tell him, man, shut the fuck up. And you wouldn't hear no more else about it no more. It'd be done with it. That idea wouldn't even come out no more. That it'd be done and over with. Nowadays, because of social media, you got people can put themselves on certain platforms and they can say, come out and say the dumbest shit and get with other dumbass motherfuckers to say the same, agree with them, they dumb shit, and they don't got nobody in their space to tell them, shut the fuck up.
Hey, listen,
you know what though? You know what?
Wait, only a martial artist can understand what she said. That's why I hate fucking Moet. Yeah, but we already know. You know how badly I'd be abused right now,
right? You don't want none of this, Sensei. Just back up.
But you know, and to what you were saying, Juan, the thing about it is, I'm gonna just speak from what I understood. Back in the day, the weirdos did congregate. People of wrong mindsets always have congregated with like-minded people. Mm-hmm. It's just that we have access to hear what their dumbass is saying now.
Right.
It ain't. It's about us to tune out. Like when I walk into, like, I be going lives and I be looking at other people's lives, and if they saying something I don't like, I just stop watching. Like we lost that common sense. We feel like, but just because somebody's saying it, we gotta feel obligated to hear it. Mm-hmm. I don't gotta hear that shit.
I like that. You know, and I deliberately now just click through people's lives. I go and I see who it. Nah, I don't even want to hear what they got to say.
Well,
no, sometimes I do. Maybe because the broke clock is right twice a day, so I at least listen for a second.
Okay, stop, Vino. I gotta stop you there, brother. Okay, does somebody have a calculator handy? Because I don't. I used to know these numbers.
I got one over there. Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you how bad that phrase is and why it is beneath you as a Jedi. There are 60 seconds in a minute, which means there are 3,600 seconds in an hour. 3,600 times 24 is what, JP?
Times what?
24.
86,400.
86,000. Now, this is not using tenths of a second. The slowest, the only time constant we are using is the second. Mm-hmm. There are 86,400 seconds in a day. In order for a broke clock to be valuable,
minutes.
It only has to be, or minute. No, that's seconds.
No, we would have to do 60 again.
No.
So you'll break it down to a smallest measurement.
Yeah, I did 60 seconds in a minute, right? At the beginning. Then I did 60 minutes in an hour. 60 times 60 is 3,600. 3,600 trying 24 is 86,400.
That's a day.
There are 86,400 seconds in a day. Don't slow us down again with your bad math, Jay. 86,400 seconds in a day. That means out of 86,400 opportunities to be right, you could only pull off 2. You suck.
You know what percentage that is? That's got to be less than.
That's a horrible percentage.
And that's when I know to go play the lottery that day, because this nigga's right. We are in.
The odds are unfathomable. There was something else you said that I thought was right on the fucking nose. Trying to clean up JP's math has gotten rid of it. The point the point is, man. Fuck! I'm high in the math.
Yo, first of all,
somebody else talk.
First of all, I want to find out 86,400.
86,400.
86,400
seconds in a day. I know that's hard to believe, bro, but yeah.
Two out of 80. Two out of.
Yeah, what's the percentage, JP?
Out of 86,000 is what?
It's 0.0.
Is this nigga trying to go beautiful mind and calculate the odds of being
the
right?
Percentage that you are right If
Hey,
you
bro.
only if a broke clock is only right twice a day.
Right.
Look.
And this is
You-
without using the international day clock. This is a
Point
regular.
0.002
God damn.
percentage. Dang.
No, he thought two.
That's the lottery right there. That's the lottery. That's
You're talking about way less than you going into 10,000,
That's a
100,000
funny movie, Vino. That's
of a percentage.
nigga, that's the lottery right there. Because he's right. Your odds of winning the lottery are almost the same as fucking around with a nigga that's only right twice, them old broke clock ass niggas. You're getting the same odds. Them broke clock niggas have the same odds as a lottery ticket of leading you in the right direction. It's roughly the same.
there it is.
200,000
You got the baby
of a
with it.
percentage.
Yeah, man. 200.
Yes. So yeah, well, don't be fucking with them broke.
That's not even a flash, B. That's not even.
I don't fuck with. Yeah. Oh, that's what we were talking about. How you can, how social media is making these subdivisions of people, and and that's what I wanted to say. Informed and affected are different. I have never watched the George Floyd video ever. I will not allow myself to watch it. I watched the Trayvon video, and I was real close to getting on a plane and going to handle that business myself. I was one of them niggas. I was like, wow. But if his daddy ain't gonna move on it, then I can't. That's some other shit. I'm not Trayvon daddy. I'm not gonna know where you stay, and you got okay. I didn't watch the George Floyd video, but I do know that a man kneeled on that man's neck for 9 minutes, and I do know that other cops stood around, and I do know that there was a black girl that held the camera, and I do know that it happened in Minneapolis, which means that you watching the video are no more informed than me. You're just more affected. A newspaper can inform you. Watch what you let come through the windows of your soul.
Mm-hmm.
This shit affects you.
Mm-hmm.
Be informed without being affected.
You know what's the first thing I realized that when I realized that I watched Do the Right Thing, and at the end, the big fight scene and how that all went down. I was so enraged. I'm like 16, 17, whatever it was, 18 years old when it came out. But I remember not even wanting to be on a train with white people. You understand me, bro? And I said, I got to stop being affected by what goes in, as you say, the souls.
Yeah.
I managed that today because I know, and I battle with it every day. Like, and I know that some of y'all probably do. Waking up as a black man every morning, there's an anger in your heart initially, just inherently. Just where we're at, we are out of place in this world. So as a black man, sometimes you just wake up angry and you're like, why the fuck am I here? What the fuck? I should be in a fucking palace in the motherfucking jungle. And it's like, so I manage that anger by managing what I take in early morning. In the morning when I wake up, I look to pray and I look to find something positive to take in, something that makes me laugh, something that makes me feel good.
Let's Brown.
Write a joke.
And this is where indiscriminate, out of nowhere, uncalled for blowjobs come from, ladies.
Damn it, that man's a genius.
This is what they're for.
Jeff Brown for president 2024.
Oh, no, Emperor, sir. I have a bit. I'm running for Emperor.
Emperor.
Let me ask you a question, fellas. Can your sexual desires change as you get older?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
They're supposed to. You're not a man if they haven't.
I got a friend, right? I got a friend, and I gotta say it like this because it is a friend. I don't want y'all to think that this is in my house. And he's mad with his woman.
Sure it is.
No. I would tell you if it was me. But I got a friend. Him and his wife is going through it right now. I told you people ask me all kind of relationship questions.
Right.
They having all these different arguments, but then I heard one thing. I heard him say, yo, things change, blah blah blah. Even during our sex, when we first got together, they've been together for like 10, 15 years maybe. When we first got together, I wasn't really into blowjobs. Now I want them because I'm only with her. So now I want them, and now she doesn't want to give them to me. And I said, oh, whoa, therein lies a part of the problem. So she's not allowing him to have the change of desire to now wanting a blowjob, because that's not what she wants to do. But now he's stuck in this marriage with a woman who's been trained to not giving him a blowjob because he don't like it.
I don't know that he's stuck.
There's many things in this world that I find fucked up, but there's few things that bring a tear to my eye. A married man not getting head is one of those things that brings a tear to my eye. And I'm sorry for you, JP. I feel your pain. I mean, your friend's pain.
Pain, yeah.
Yeah,
Your friend's pain.
we apologize, man.
Well,
You too good of a dude. I mean, he's too good of a dude to be going through that type of shit, man.
I don't want to put my wife's business out there, but I assure
you're good.
You're good. No, we don't gotta look.
Yeah, let's not. Well, there Moet. How long did he say no to them in his marriage? Well, did she say no to them in his marriage? I think she means. I say this, man. I don't know. He, she. Whatever. I say, well, first off, if I have to ask for head, you're not my type. There's a threshold, and that don't make you a hoe. I'm not looking. I love sexually honest women. It's that fucking okay. Look here, your stomach ain't flat. My dick ain't 12 inches long. Where are we now? Can we stop lying? Can we stop lying? Can you
come here, girl? Let's touch belly buttons and get this shit cracking.
Get it knocking and be as honest. Sex is about honesty. How honest are you going to be? Are you going to how much of your sensual honesty are you going to share with me? Because I'm gonna share all of mine with you, and I'll let you know when it's too much. Okay, I don't want nothing to do with your shitter. I don't want nothing to do with nothing come out of there. Go in, none of that. No kids, no animals. Every fucking thing else you want. I don't give a fuck what you want to do. Okay, start the chainsaw. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Whatever is your thing. I don't get to judge you. I don't get to judge you. You don't get to judge me. There is no wrong person. What's wrong here is how did we get from we got to talk about the path from head to no head. So, and how much of that is on him?
Just to answer Moet's questions, I never required them, and when they come, I'm very pleased. I'm not one to go, you better do it. But when my wife does go, hey, I feel like it, I'm like, yeah. So
yeah,
I'm not that guy. But
look, I take anything that's on the damn menu.
Okay.
Because that's how you got to do it. It's like my mama told me, if it's free, you get one, damn it, because you never know when they're gonna give out another one again.
That's who Vino is. Vino gonna hit the lotto and start making caviar sandwiches, nigga. It's caviar, nigga.
No, I guess from the beginning of their relationship, I guess he never had that demand on.
He never demanded it or never requested it. I don't want to say demand. Sorry, ladies, we don't demand. I'm an ally.
Yeah.
He never requested head, or he just never received it. Was it an offer? Did she put it out there like, hey, I want to do this for you?
And on the requested, let's deal with the root word of request. How big a prerequisite was it in the first place?
Probably wasn't a big prerequisite. It probably wasn't a big prerequisite.
There's a difference between a demand and a prerequisite.
It wasn't
a demand is some shit I'm forcing from you. A prerequisite is what you have to have just to get over here. Mm-hmm. So, those are the kind of he got to add. I can't just lock this off on the broad. I can't. Okay, nigga, what are you not doing that you used to?
How she even become your wife?
Right.
I mean,
how she even become your wife if she never sucked no dick? Like
how you started is how you end. You know, how you started off is you know how you ended it. You know, if you started off that way, that's that's one thing. But if you didn't, then how you expected to have it now? I mean, you gotta
Hey,
you gotta have like you said, a standard, prerequisite.
I don't even think we like each other if we're not putting our mouths on each other. If we're not putting our mouths on each other, we don't like each other for real.
Come on, man. Look. Okay, I'm about to overshare. I'm a nasty bastard. Okay.
Here we go.
How you going? I'm trying not to. But if this is the one person that I'm gonna be with forever and ever, I'm surrendering my monogamy to you. This is not natural to me. I am surrendering this unnatural social thing that I'm willing to give, number one, because of the politics involved with rocking two broads. It's energy that I don't want to put out right now. I want one woman. This is where I'm going to dump all my sexual toys. All of what I like, how frequent, how, when, where, all that. I'm done. And you dump yours in here, and we gonna make some great Legos out of this. We gonna make some new shit out of this. But I'm not gonna hold some shit back. Because what am I supposed to do with these Legos if I can't share them with you?
I can't play with them.
Right. No, because you're gonna be hot when I drop them somewhere else.
Exactly.
You're responsible for my Legos, baby. I'm responsible for yours. And if I can't be, then I'm not the dude for the job. You're not too freaky. I'm just not that guy.
Hey, hold on. In the lesson for today, ladies, the ones that are in here and the ones that will see this and hear this, make sure you play with your man's Legos.
Nigga.
Guess what? They fit in other places.
Nigga, let me tell you something. Ladies, your man love you. His dick just likes you a lot. His dick is not your friend. You need to keep that nigga knocked out. You need to keep his dick limp in his pants. Attack your enemy out of nowhere. You need to, when your man say he finna go out with his boys, you need to tell him. Yes, ladies, here you go. You want to know if your man, you need to be suspect. Unless, of course, your man is on another level, which we can discuss later. But you need to be suspect if your man has a problem with this. Baby, every time you go out before me, you have to accept either a hand job or a blow job. Nigga, I would be filling my appointment book up with shit to do.
What?
I'm finna go to Home Depot. Hand job before. Come on. Okay.
IYKTYK. What is that?
You need some cigarettes? You need something? I'm finna leave, and you know what you said.
What does that mean? IYKTYK?
If you know, then
you know. Then you know. Or simply shorter version is if you know, you know.
You know. Or if you don't know, you don't know, bro. There's some girls that know. There's some women out there that know what's up.
Those that tell don't know. Those that don't know won't tell.
Well, bro. I don't know where the fuck JP just went.
Oh, hold on. I'm here. I just had to stand up, and
thank you. Oh, well, thank you for that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for not showing us.
We don't want to see shit, Cat Daddy. Okay.
Oh,
what's that?
I got a similar game like that too. It's the little party game you have. Where it's like cards for the culture. And you asking different trivia questions about,
cool.
Black culture and stuff like that. Stuff about,
I got that.
Who was they actually create, crazy stuff that, Black folks would know. Or who's your top 5 favorite rappers that are alive and some stuff like that.
Right.
Bro, but now that I have AI, I don't even need these board games because I just ask AI to give it to me. They'll give it to me. If I ask AI to give me 100 hashtags and their answers, it'll give me everything. If I say, give me top 10 Black trivia questions and their answers, it'll give it to me. Bro, I put in there, give me I want to play the match game. You remember the match game?
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, give me 20 questions in the form of match game, and it gave it to me. Bro, this thing is amazing.
No, what's amazing is what you're using it to substitute. And I can't believe I refuse. I refuse to make my brain lazy because this thing moves fast. I won't. And I'm, bro.
No.
What I believe people are doing is informing their own clones. You're informing your clone. Every time you get on social media, right now, I'm informing they're making. That's why my clone's gonna take a while because I'm a fucking genius. But they're this dependence upon a gadget. It is. Has everybody seen that fish that's deep, that has the light on its head, but is this ugly sumbitch with these big teeth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what AI is right there. That's what gadgets are. The smartphone, all that shit is the light, the shiny shit that you take for the shiny reason. And then in 5 years, you look up and go, what the fuck was I thinking?
Listen,
I think AI is going to be one of those. And you know who else does? This idiot named Elon Musk.
Listen. Moet says she knows, women know, some of us know the Happy Man playbook. What's the Happy Man playbook?
Well,
3 things.
Oh,
Thank
here
you.
you is. What's up? Oh, wait, I didn't see you.
No, nigga.
There's 3 things. Real simple.
I'm listening.
Feed me. Fuck me. Shut the fuck up.
hey, girl, how you doing? Come here, girl. It's been a long time. Man. Girl, them legs. Oh, shit. Let me look. Okay,
Hey.
yeah, all right. I got these niggas on this thing right now. You gonna get off in a minute? Yeah, I'll get off in a minute.
Don't show if she a white woman.
Now. I am.
No.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Pino. And there you have it. That's funny.
Yeah.
The picking.
Yeah, the AI thing.
AI.
I was gonna tell you about with the AI thing too. Yeah, my thing. Yeah, I kind of feel your sentiment. I played with that Chat GPT the other day, and I was like, man, somebody could really use this for some evil shit. Like, they really want to. I'm like, man, yeah, it's a trip. I mean, it's one thing. It's not, the way technology is supposed to do is okay. You're supposed to use technology to help modern man manipulate the environment, to help him assist him, not necessarily take over. But that's what's the problem is going on. Our technology is moving faster than the human mind is capable of, which is what I was talking about last week, where I said, we haven't evolved in 50,000 years. We still got the same brain as the hunter gatherers, back in those days. We still got that same mindset, but we got technology that's moving faster than the pace of us evolving, and that's a problem. Because if we're not evolving enough with the pace of technology, what you think people gonna do with that technology? They go do all kind of crazy stuff with it, and it's kind of already happening.
Well, it's not the people you concern yourself with at this point. It's the technology itself.
It's going to become that way.
It's literally what we are literally flirting with on a different timeline, which I believe, in order for the devil to lie to you, he has to tell you the truth first, is the Terminator. This is the Terminator movie.
How many movies we've seen with technology? Then we advanced technology a little too far, and it got smarter than us. And the minute it did get smarter than us, become self-aware, it said, "Oh, we gotta kill these things because it's a threat to us."
Hey, bro, I just thought about the Terminator. And that's exactly where we're heading.
Yes, brother. It's
was the robots, and the robots started off AI probably because we didn't have that terminology back then, and then it moved from AI into actual robots that knew how to regenerate themselves, and now it's trying to wipe out the human race.
Yeah, look at the stuff they got now. Like okay, they have the technology right now where they can take your voice, right? Your voice, you be speaking into something, you say a certain little phrase, they can take your voice, manipulate the voice, because everybody's voice has, if you look at it, when they threw it, you can put it through a machine or through a microphone, and you see the waves and stuff. That's the pattern of your voice and your way your vocal cords are. They can take that and manipulate that and recreate your voice into something else and have the computer speaking in your tone.
It's the one big word I say this weekend, and you're gonna act like I didn't say it. I said frequency. I said
this ain't a big word.
Hey, listen,
that was the movie.
Hey, listen, I said it, and that's a big word this weekend. You're gonna learn that when I Scrabble, I'm a real low. I don't need a lot of chips to win. I just need 4.
First of all, you wouldn't even believe I'm undefeated in Scrabble.
Listen, I'm a forward.
Okay, I tell you what. Now, Big Vino. Now that's a mighty bold statement, and there are a few places online we can meet and put that to the Pepsi challenge, sir.
Words with friends, brother. Big Vino. Words with friends.
Words
outside. Big Vino. I need to update that profile. I need to say Big Vino Comedy so they know who they fucking with out here in these streets.
And then you can even, there's a website that's out here right now called This Person Does Not Exist. It's an AI that takes people's pictures that people post all over social media, all over the internet, all over news sites, and they recreate a person's face that doesn't even really exist. They just take composites from people's faces, different eyes, different noses, different mouths, and you can create a person that doesn't even really even exist out there.
Ridiculous.
And it does it on its own.
Hey fellas, I just got a call. They want me to come and fill in at this comedy club, and we over the 2-hour mark anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say, my phone is ringing because there's other shit I need to do than talk to you Negroes.
Yeah, and I'm literally at the show. We about to start. We doing the pre-show, everything.
Look here. If we all drove a bus, we could sit here all night, but we all hustlers.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on. Look who peeked there with me, y'all.
Oh, Mimi. What up, Mimi?
Wagwan.
Hey, listen, you got to take your titties off and pull a dick out. This is the Black King's Table Talk.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're the first woman ever on this damn show. First
woman
ever.
Shit.
And we been doing
well, I identify as a real nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Mimi Simpkins, y'all.
That's what we do, y'all. Pop-ins on the Black King's Table Talk.
Okay. I tell you what, I bet you her fried chicken is amazing. You know why? Because when she laughs, she hide her top teeth.
Maybe
women that laugh like that can cook their ass off.
Yeah, when I need to get off, just like me.
Where's she at?
I'm over.
Mimi.
Watch this. Hey, Mimi, tell Mimi to come back.
Mimi, hold on. They want to see you again, Mimi.
Hey, Mimi.
They come back for a second.
Wait, what happened? Who said something about my?
Hey, Mimi, where's my girlfriend at, Mimi? Come on now. I'm trying to tell you.
My sister?
Yeah, where your sister at, goddamn? She one of 11 kids and beautiful family, bro. Beautiful goddamn family. I'm in love with one of her sisters.
You don't even know which sister it is you in love with. You don't even know her name.
I don't know more, but I just know if she come around, my heart will flutter. How about that?
She downstairs with my child.
Oh, she's with you?
Yes, bring your kid to work day.
Keep Vito away from her, because he like to eat anything.
Right.
Hey, listen, fellas.
Why is Vino riding around in my sister's car? Mind your business.
Hey, what? Hey, real quick, hold on, fellas, don't go nowhere. Hey, I want to thank y'all for coming through. You know, each and every fellas, if you got any place you want to plug or anything you want to plug, definitely plug it right now. But don't go nowhere because I'm a log off and we're gonna do another 5-10 minutes for the Patreon page, exclusive for the Patreon page. But this is your boy JP. Hey, real quick, Jay, Juan. You hear me, Jay? I called you fucking Jay for real. Hey, Juan, tell me what's up, man. Where you gonna be at? Where about it?
Oh yeah, I'm be here, working, school work, don't forget to check out.
By the time the video run out,
don't forget to check out our website, the 247films.tv. Check out, get up on there. Pay is $5 donation. You get to get your content that's been part of the Hip Hop Film Festival up in New York City, headed by the wonderful Miss C.R. Capers, aka Shot Boogie. You also check us out on Madman Radio. We're on a little bit of a break of hiatus right now, but we got loads of content on there. We got all kinds of different original programming. We got all kinds of different movies from other different producers and filmmakers from around the world, music videos, action movies, a couple other movies that's been on, they got picked up by Netflix on the low.
There you go.
Hey, don't sleep.
All right, there we go. Hey, Vino, real quick, because I know you got to get out of here. Tell them where you got to be and tell them how to get in contact with you.
Big Vino Comedy on everything. At Big Vino Comedy, comedic therapy.xyz, not .com.xyz, because we get the last laugh. If you're in Philly this Tuesday, check me out at Clint Coley and Friends at the Punchline. This next weekend coming up, I'm with Michael Collier over at the Richmond Funny Bone. I'm everywhere. Just check my calendar. I'll be there, and I'll fucks with you heavy, the long way.
All right. All right. And last but not least, my man, Mr. Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown, what's going on, Uncle Jeff?
Hey, man, look here. Be on the lookout for my comedy album, all ignorant ass lyrics to dope ass music, all produced by me.
Oh, that's funny.
It's called Incense and Hot Sauce. I'm gonna lay down on the cover of the album, because if you look at all the Fly albums from the 70s and 80s, when the artist was laying down on it, that album was the shit. Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie,
Teddy
Pendergrass, Babyface. When they lay down on that sumbitch, when I tell you, I'm finna give you a lay down on that sumbitch album, and if you want it.
Hey, listen.
To get I don't. The creator himself says I don't blow my own horn enough. Yeah, I'm an accomplished musician. I produce music. If you go to you watch Giraffe Balls or the First Church of Holy Shit, all of the music that you hear is produced by me, and I'm rounding third on this fucking album that I've been dealing with forever.
That's what's up. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Hey, King Simon, next Sunday, man, I would love to have you on there. Your brain is definitely welcome to the Black Kings Table Talk. You will definitely be a great addition. Hey, it's your boy JP Justice, man. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me each and every Sunday, 5 p.m. I'm telling you, man, I'm going to do it. If that means I got to facilitate and bring other people in, that's what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to stop. Black Kings Table Talk each and every Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Catch me on any social media platform under JP Justice Labs. Listen, Lorraine, Moet, it's coming back. Unfiltered Talk Therapy. Me, Kyrie, Alyssa, and Mona. Listen, we're coming back June 5th. It's supposed to be Monday at 8 p.m. Let's see how far that gets. I tell you, I'm going to be here Sundays at 5 p.m. It's your boy JP Justice. Fellas, don't go nowhere. Hey, and also be on the lookout for our Patreon page for some exclusive stuff that we about to talk about right now, so that you won't even know about it. Hey, King Simon, come on into the exclusive talk so we can have some fun real quick. It's your boy JP Justice. Fellas, don't go nowhere. Let's get another 10. Hold on.